there, this is going to be a general love reading for the sign of Libra. Hello Libras and Libra cross watchers. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. This is your past life oracle reading. So we're going to clearly get some past life oracle cards, see what's going on with that, and then pull cards, of course, for the present. So these readings are real deep. You know, they may not resonate with everybody. They're going to really resonate for those that are on this particular path of deep healing, doing shadow work and such. Because, you know, the past is super important to be acknowledged and worked on, because how are you going to go forward if you ain't fix what's behind you, you know? As they say, don't know where you're going if you don't know where you've been. You have persecution and inquisition. Some of you guys are so used to in past lives being accused of things. And so a lot of the witches, people of that sort that have very magical lives in the past will relate to this heavily. Very Joan of Arc energy as well. Not being able to speak your mind. Feeling very judged. You know, judged during execution, or when you speak, everybody judges you. They all want you to perish too. There's this feeling of extreme jealousy. And that will mimic this life as well, where people will be really jealous of you. They're jealous of you because you're not afraid to say what you mean and mean what you say. There's something here about being really honest about things. The way you speak, the way you communicate, you might be really honest. Not afraid to live in your truth here as well. And it comes from past lives. You were always a kind of a rebel. And then you have your imprisonment or slavery. Some of you may have literally been imprisoned, yeah? Enslaved. Also, though, feeling as if like you can't be free, can't speak your mind. And that definitely all comes from past life. All right, 1 second. One more. This is about making peace with the fact that the past is the past as well. Trees. Some of you might really be intrigued with the outdoors, even if you don't like the outdoors, and you're going to know what I mean, okay? This is like, you're not necessarily someone who loves to go outside or loves to whatever, but the trees and the outdoors and all that thing really makes you feel some sort of way. Or for some of you, absolutely love being outdoors, love being in the forest, love being in the trees. It calms you. That could have also been a place of refuge. Back in the day, if you were running, or if you had to hide from these people that wanted to persecute you and wanted to, you know, put you on trial or whatever this is you. This could have been a safe haven for you, in the trees, hiding in the forest, yeah. The energy here of the trees also, there's something about it. You know how we knock on wood? It's because we're knocking on the tree gods. I can't remember the exact thing that it is, but it has to do with the fairies of the trees. You're knocking on it and you're asking for protection. You're asking for good luck. You know, you're asking to when we say something, oh, you better knock on wood, blah, blah, blah. It's to make sure that it's calling them and to say like, hey, come and help me, or come and protect me. There's something connected here with that energy of the trees, with the knocking on the wood and calling in the tree fairies and such. This may be something that you are extremely into as far as, you know, that goes, the outdoors and the fairies and trees and you know, that sort of a thing, herbs and such, whatever. That could have been your type of magic as well. So here we have the 5 of Swords and the 8 of Swords. Mental entrapment. I mean, hello, this is Libra, right? So Libra, Virgo is the top 2 signs to overthink. You know, constantly thinking about something, not allowing yourself to be free. This the imprisonment and slavery here could be in the mind as well. Being trapped in your mind. That's the 5 of Swords. The manipulation on oneself. It's that you don't let things go. You keep it in your head and it's stuck there. 7 of Swords, deception, theft, trying to get away with something. The Sun and the 10 of Wands. I mean, see, this person here is carrying such a heavy load, but the Sun is the happiest card in the whole fucking deck. It's pure bliss. It's healing. This person in past lives, you or them, it was a lot of shit that you carried. A lot. And also there could have been a lot of people who betrayed you and were deceptive to you, carrying a lot of the weight and the load here too. This 10 of Wands, you know, you having no help is for some of you as well. This goes back to the past, not being able to trust people. So you kept everything to yourself. You see that kind of an energy? Kept everything to yourself. Couldn't express your thoughts, your feelings, because you felt like you couldn't trust people. So some of you, you or the other person, you guys have a trust issue in this life because it goes back to, you know, stuff like that. Can't trust people. They burned you. Maybe quite literally. Queen of Pentacles here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. But this is someone at peace. Someone who's aligned. And someone who has an offer right there. Seven of Cups, this could be confusion, not knowing what to do with it. So some of you might have an actual offer that is already here or will be coming in the future, and you're not going to quite know what to do with it. Maybe it could be something you really, 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 really wanted, and then when it finally comes, you go, you know what, I don't know if I want it anymore. Change my mind. Seven of Cups can also be about dream state now, dreaming of different things, but it feels like it's having, like being confused, having a choice and not knowing what to do. Again, indecision, right? Being, overthinking it. 10 of fucking Cups, happiest card in the deck, really, besides the sun, because it's pure bliss. It's like the feeling of having it all. It's like happily ever after. You know what it feels like? It feels like happily ever after and pure bliss comes and presents itself. But because of all of the fuckery you've been through in the past, whether past life or this life, someone's unsure about it. The World. Something comes full circle here. World is also completion of a huge life cycle. It's like you finally did it. This congratulations, you finally did it kind of a vibe. World also speaks about distance. Yeah, 8 of Cups. Somebody had to leave something. They had to walk away from something. It took an extreme amount of strength. You know what it is though? It feels like somebody always walks away from something. Somebody here might pull away from connection. Again, that's that fear of trusting, you know? So what would that mean? That mean it would be self-sabotage. They would like leave. They wouldn't connect. Someone here has always sort of been guarded. Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords can be truth. It's clarity. It's victory. It's communication though. Ooh, the Tower. This communication rocks someone's world. Very sudden and unexpected. And then the Knight of Wands is, again, sudden, right? Something that comes in out of left field. Knight of Wands can also be, though, a card of sex. So there could be something here sexual. Four of Pentacles, someone here refuses to open up. Maybe some of you, you or the other person, has no problem being sexual, but you don't want to necessarily offer love or commitment. That's like off the table. It's not even an option. Five of Wands, competition. It's like competing with your own goddamn self for some. That stubbornness, yeah, of like the Four of Pentacles not opening up, and bottom of the deck's the Four of Cups. See, it's like here, we're handing it to you on a silver platter. Happily ever after, you know, pure bliss. And it's like, I gotta go and overthink the shit out of this and figure out a way how I can self-sabotage it. Is what it is. You know, someone's just not willing to open up. And again, everything is sort of tied in and connected to past lives. It's a trust thing. Someone here could not trust motherfuckers. They let them down every goddamn time. Trust is a really big deal here. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So someone here feels like they always just have to be on alert. You know, they're always watching out like this. They're always on flight and fright mode. Deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. See, that goes back to the past. It's like in the past, people have always sort of presented one thing to you, but it was deceptive. They were lying. So this person here is really, really affected by it in this life, and that's a huge lesson for them, is understanding when to be standoffish and when not to be. You have separation, time apart from your partners on the horizon. So again, it feels like someone's always standoffish. It feels like someone is always sort of okay with maybe having sexual intercourse, you know, having fun, dating, but when it comes to like serious love, they're like, are you fucking crazy? Are you insane? Distant horizons. It's distant. Some of you are really far away from the other one, or someone here travels a lot. Ooh, the Lovers and imprisonment again. You have that 2 times, Libra. And Libra cross watchers, feeling stuck, feeling like you're not free. And then the Lovers here. This can also be someone that's battled legal issues as well. And then the Lovers is clear. It's two people with magnetic connections, super sexual energy. But is it just sex? Someone here may be like, oh my God, I think I actually feel love for the first time. And it's not just fucking like my body parts throbbing. I think this is love. It's almost like the more that the healing happens here, the more that someone goes, oh my God, I think I could be feeling. It's like the Grinch. You know how the Grinch was like, oh my God, I think I'm feeling. It's like the Grinch's heart grew 5 times bigger or some shit. This is that energy. Somebody's energy here is like they always want to be standoffish and not connect, but then they meet someone, now they are like, oh my God, I can't help myself. The Snake, competition, enemy, clever, looking over your shoulder. You see, that's what we just talked about. You're so used to having to be paranoid and not trust people, and then it's like finally starting to attract in people that you can trust, but being nervous about that. Not today. Not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, call, or person, boundaries, and still angry. So that's that boundary, not letting them in. And then you have Coffee Cup, which is meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted in friendship. So date, meeting someone new. See, everything here screams meeting new people and feeling very differently about them, and the walls crumbling and freaking out. But the more that you can heal and say, hey, that shit happened in past lives, that was the past, this is different. Here I'm going to look for red flags, and if people present red flags and there's fuckery here and they're lying and they're deceptive, I'm not going to touch it with a 10-foot pole. But if you meet people that are really genuine and want to connect with you, then what the fuck are you doing? Okay, so let's go ahead and get into your extended. Again, I'm going to be using the Sexual Tarot Magic deck cards in there. Click on that upside down triangle below. It will take you to the description page. The description page will have a link that will take you straight to my website, saltwaterhealstarot.com. It's going to be in the Love and Emotions section, okay? The Zodiac readings, extendeds. Also in that description box below is my Patreon link. And if you love erotic tarot readings, then you can follow me there. I do erotic tarot readings there, as well as some bonus ones there that you can't find anywhere else. I'm starting to do that as well. So I guess I will see you guys in your extendeds. Oh, follow me on Instagram, xi_missy_xi, and do not be duped, okay? I would never solicit you. I would never DM you. I would never message you and ask if you want a reading, okay? Those are scammers pretending to be me. Only have that one account on Instagram and one account on TikTok. Don't get duped, honey, okay? All right, I'll see you guys in your extended. Love you.